after the Jews had been decimated in the Holocaust, that not only is Judaism alive, but there are 19 Chabad centers throughout the state of Arizona serving Jewish people from all walks of life. Who would believe you would see a vibrant Jewish community here in Tucson, Flagstaff, Metropolitan Phoenix? Who would believe that you will see hundreds of classes, Torah learning, study, acts of goodness, friendships being built, weddings, joyous occasions being celebrated together? It was the vision and the lifelong mission of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, who set out not only to ensure that Judaism survives, but ensure that Judaism thrives. It may be surprising to many of you, but of the 4,000 Chabad centers around the world, only a handful were handpicked by the Rebbe, who had asked them to go to their place of shlichut, their place where they live today. Each one of the emissaries, on their own, by the inspiration of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, saw in their mission to continue the teachings that the Rebbe taught them and bring Judaism to the places where they live. It is easy to follow in the footsteps of great people, but it's difficult to be the first one. Here in Arizona, we're fortunate. Rabbi Levertov and his broad shoulders took upon himself to come out here, the first Chabad emissary to move out to Arizona and build up a thriving, growing, beautiful, embracing, loving Jewish community. I'd like to ask Rabbi Levertov to please come up here, the Regional Director of Chabad of Arizona. Please share with us a few words.
Thank you to Rabbi Deitch for the warm words. Also, thank you for organizing tonight's event together. Together with all the shluchim who joined in to bring this night of inspiration to all of us. I'd like also to welcome all the rabbis that are here, all of you that are here, partnering with us in spreading Yiddishkeit in the state, whether it's financial, or coming to shul, or inviting another Jew to your home to bring more light to them. I'd like to share a story that was told by the Rebbe. And in addition to the story, the Rebbe gave us the lesson of the story. The Rebbe shared that the very first Lubavitcher Rebbe, Rabbi Zalman, lived in Russia on the second floor. His son, who later became the Lubavitcher Rebbe and the second Rebbe, lived downstairs. And they were both in their quarters, sitting and studying, when suddenly the baby, the grandchild, fell out of his crib. The Alter Rebbe was waiting to hear someone calming down this child. But the son was so engrossed in his studies that he didn't even hear the child cry. The Alter Rebbe went down the stairs, picked up the baby, soothed him, and put him back into the crib. A time later, the Alter Rebbe told his son, one must never be so engrossed in his studies without hearing the cry of a baby, of a child. And the Rebbe explained to the audience of the Fabrengen that this applies to each and every one of us. There are many Jews out there who are crying without a voice. We don't hear them. But their soul is yearning for Yiddishkeit, is yearning to cleave to God. And we must hear that child. And the Rebbe sent out the shluchim to hear the cry of the child all over the corners of the world and bring those children back or to Yiddishkeit. The Rebbe is not satisfied with only the shluch of doing it. The Rebbe wants that each and every one of us should be an emissary in reaching out to others. That if one knows an aleph, one knows a base, and one knows less than that, we should be the ones to teach them. So I challenge each and every one of you here today, as partners to the shluchim, invite somebody a Friday night for a meal so they can light candles and have a kosher meal. Do something where you can reach out to someone and bring them closer to Yiddishkeit. This is one of the challenges that we have today. It's very difficult to do it all by yourself. We need everyone here to join us in spreading Yiddishkeit. Shukayach, thank you.